Good afternoon, groovy citizens, and happy Winning Wednesday. Not only is it Winning Wednesday, you guys, but today is Valentine's Day. So happy Valentine's Day to each and every one of you. I hope your day is wonderful. And guess what? If you don't have a significant other to spend today with, thank you. If you don't have a significant other to spend today with, honey, treat yourself out, okay? You don't have to go to a restaurant and sit down if you don't want to. Get you some food, take it back home, and enjoy your own company. Burn your candle and love on yourself, okay? Always know that you don't have to. It's nice, but you don't have to have somebody outside showing you love. Sometimes we need to just love ourselves, okay? Now, before I jump into today's topic, you guys, I want to say two things. Number one, the sun is out, and yet one would think, oh, it's really nice. No, actually, it's 50 degrees and it's windy, but the sun is out, so I'm thankful for that. So when I'm done with this video, I'm going back in the house and sit in front of my fireplace so that I can finish uploading and editing this video and all that other good stuff. Now, if my hair falls down, y'all, while I'm talking, just know that I was scratching my scalp before I started this video, and I did not put any gel on it. So I don't want y'all to think that I came out the house looking all unkept, because I did not. I was scratching my scalp before I came out here, and I'm hoping it's going to hold up throughout this video, okay? Now, let's jump into today's topic. Today's topic is Stoic lessons to be happier in 2024. Now, I'm also going to say this. I know you all see whatever this square is. I'm not quite sure where the heck that's coming from, but it's because I'm sitting in the driveway and the sun is coming in through the window. So just forget all about that and focus on what I'm saying. So again, Stoic lessons to be happier in 2024. I'm going to share 10 things with you, and then I'll let you be. Number one, focus on what you can control. I've talked about this before, and these are, in fact, Stoic principles that I'm sharing with you all. But number one, like I said, focus on what you can control. I've talked about this before. You should only be focusing on the things that you can control. You cannot control somebody else's behavior. You cannot control somebody else's thinking. You cannot control what the outside world does, but you can control how you handle situations. You can control how you want to move in life. You can control your temper. You see what I'm saying? Those are just to name a few. Focus on the things that you can control. Stop worrying about things that you cannot. Number two, stop doubting yourself. It bothers me to no end when I hear someone doubt themselves. It really does, especially when you have no founded proof of why you can't do something. You just doubt it. Why? Because you're not this person or that person. You don't have what they have. You don't live where they live. You don't look the way they look. So what? Stop doubting yourself. And here's the thing. The world is going to doubt us enough. The world is going to doubt us enough. You don't need to doubt yourself. So even if the rest of the world is doubting you, you should be your biggest fan. I know I am. If nobody else believes in me, guess what? I believe in me. And that's all that matters. That is all that matters, okay? So stop doubting yourself. Number three, reflect on your life. Check to see if your actions align with your values and your dreams. Here's all I'm going to say about that is if your actions, i.e. what you're doing, does not align with your values and your dreams, you're really going nowhere. Okay, you are absolutely going nowhere. So you need to make sure that all three of those things line up, because your actions shouldn't be down here on a level of 1 to 10. You're at a level 1, but your values and your dreams are up here at a level 10. That's a problem. That is a huge problem. Okay, so you need to make sure all of your stuff is lining up. Number four, practice daily gratitude. I've talked about this before. Be sure to cherish everything, both great and small. And I will say this until the cows come home, okay? It is so important that you are thankful and grateful for everything that you have. That's just like saying, well, I'm going to thank God for giving me this big thing, but because he only gave me this little thing over here, I'm not going to say anything. Why not? A blessing is a blessing. A blessing is a blessing. It doesn't matter how big or small it is still a blessing, and he didn't have to do it for you. So I want to encourage you all, if you haven't been doing it, make sure every day when you get up, you thank God. When you say your prayers in the morning and before you go to bed, you thank God for everything that you have, big, small, or in between. And don't just thank him for the big things, because a lot of times people tend to do that. No, you thank God for everything. I am grateful for everything that I have. Like I said, big, small, and in between. I wouldn't have it any other way. Number 5, know the power of kindness. Make sure, or I should say have the power of kindness. Make sure you perform acts of kindness without expecting anything in return. An act of kindness is giving someone a ride. If I ever give you a ride, or if I've ever given you a ride and you said, hey, Shell, let me give you some gas money. What do I always say? I'm good. I don't need any gas money. I keep gas in my vehicle. If I gave you a ride, it's because I wanted to help you. I didn't give you a ride because I was looking for some gas money. So make sure that when you do nice things for people, you're not always standing there with your hand stuck out looking for something in return. Because here's the thing, and this is what I know to be true and factual. When you do right by God's people, God will bless you every time. He will bless you every time. I'm not saying it's going to happen the same day that you blessed somebody else, but God will bless you as you are being a blessing to someone else. But it is so important not to always have your hand stuck out looking for something in return. Number 6, do less but better. I think sometimes people think that they have to do a whole lot of things to get noticed, or a whole lot of things to be successful. And you really don't have to do that, y'all. You can do less, but just get better at it. Because here's the other thing. What difference, what difference does it make to do 10 things and they're all subpar? When you can scale back those 10 things and only do 3 things and you do them well. You are phenomenal at those 3 things. But for some reason, you thought doing 10 things was going to really make you stand out. And here people are really noticing you for the 3 things that you do well. Not the 10 things that you kind of, poke and prod at. Number 7, embrace challenges for growth. So turn your setbacks into opportunities for growth. I told you all, I remember years ago, we studied the book by Willie Jolly, and it's called A Setback is a Setup for a Comeback. And so what I'm encouraging you to do today, starting today, is take the setbacks that come your way. Some of you all are dealing with a setback right now. I don't know who this message is for, but somebody's dealing with a setback right now. Some of you have some that are going to come down the road. Some of you have dealt with some in the past. What I can say to you is that a setback is never fun. It just isn't. A setback is never fun. But here's what I want you to start to do effective today. And that is to use that setback as an opportunity for growth. You ever notice how we grow? Okay, let's take relationships, for example. Everybody has been in a relationship that didn't work out. And it didn't feel good when that relationship didn't work out. Be it something you did, something they did, or it was a combination of both. Doesn't matter. It didn't feel good. But you allowed whatever it was in that relationship that didn't work, you used that as a tool for growth. Because most times we want to be better people, right? For the next person that comes into our lives. So what I'm encouraging you to do, like I said, starting today, is to take setbacks when they come, because remember we opened up with focusing on things. What did I say? Focus on what you can control, right? Well, we can't control setback. We can't control the setbacks that come in our lives. They happen. It is what it is. But what you can do is determine how you're going to handle them. So the next time a setback comes up in your life, it doesn't have to be anything grand either. Whatever it may be, I want you to use that as an opportunity for growth. Look at that relationship and say, okay, you know what? This relationship didn't work out. So let me see what I could have done better. Because I think I talked about this not too long ago, how when things don't work out, we want to point the finger about they didn't do this and they didn't do that and they didn't do the other. Okay, well, what did you do? Come on now, because they weren't in it by themselves. What did you do? And so if that relationship doesn't work out, I want you to use that opportunity for you to grow. So when you get into the next relationship, you are a much better person and you're not taking that toxic energy from relationship A into relationship B. Because if you're not careful, that's exactly what you will do. You will take that negativity in your current relationship and you'll take it right on into the next one. And when that one doesn't work out, you carry it right on into the one after that. And I don't want you to do that, okay? Number 8, seek internal, not external validation. So I'm saying speak life into yourself daily. Stop sitting around waiting for external forces to validate you. You know, with the hand claps and the shouts of joy and all of that. Yeah, that's all fine and good. Don't get me wrong. It's fine and good. But I want you to start to validate yourself. Validate from within. And that way, when the validation from outside comes, that's great. That's great. But you've already validated yourself. And if it doesn't come, it's still great because, again, you've already validated yourself. Too often we look for other people to validate us and we don't want to do it ourselves. Number 9, love your destiny. Find positives in challenges. This kind of goes back to number 7. So I need you to find positives in the challenges in your life. It's just like if you're driving down the street and the police have the street blocked off, so you have to take a detour to the left. Well, guess what? Find the positive. Now, you may not want to go that way. It might take you the long way home, but find positives in that challenge. Because 9 times out of 10, you going and taking that detour, you're going to find something that you didn't even know was back there because you don't go that way. You were able to avoid a serious problem because you took that detour. So always learn to find the positives in your challenges, because I promise you they're there. Now you might be saying, but Michelle, you don't know what I'm going through. You don't know what I had to deal with. No, I don't know. But I guarantee you there's a positive somewhere. It's just like I'm going to share this relationship tip and we're going to move on. It's just like with the relationship. If that relationship doesn't work out, does it hurt? Of course it does. But the positive in that is that you were trying to hold on to somebody for a lifetime that was only sent into your life for a season and or a reason. Come on, somebody. Let that marinate in your spirit. Number 10, last but not least, laugh more. Use humor to brighten your life. Do you know that sometimes all it takes when you're having a really funky day, it just takes that one person to make you laugh. And you just feel like the weight of the world has been lifted off your shoulders. So laugh more. You don't have to be so serious in life. You ever see people that walk around, they're just always serious. They never smile. They never laugh. Laugh more. Because if you laugh more and you start to take those challenges and you find the positive and you learn from your past mistakes, honey, I'm going to tell you something. You're going to be a much better person. And people are going to look at you and go, whoa, what happened to you? What got into you? You a whole new person. Absolutely. Because you didn't let what happened to you tear you down. You allowed it to build you up and make you the person that you are today. Y'all, that's it. That's all I have. I'm going to leave you on that note. If you're new to watching my videos, I want to say welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. If this is not your first rodeo, I want to say welcome back. You know I miss you and I don't get a chance to see you. Go out there, you guys. Enjoy your Valentine's Day, no matter where you go or what you do. Y'all know the drill. Please have fun, but also be safe. Please be safe. I was watching on the news before coming to do this video. Well, I was more or less listening to it, but there was a shooting over on Benning Road. If you're not from the DMV area, you have no idea what I'm talking about, but it's in Washington, D.C. And the police went to serve I think it was an arrest warrant for animal cruelty. And whoever they were serving it to decided that they were going to start shooting at the police. And so 3 officers were hit. One was shot in the chest twice, but thank God he had on the bulletproof vest, and so he's going to be fine. The other 2 were shot in the legs, someplace. I'm not sure if the thigh, the calf, or what, but I know it's the lower part of the body. But they're all expected to be okay. So God is good. God is still in the keeping business, okay? So I said all that to say that if you're going to go out, please be careful. Please be safe. Because I want you all to be around for a long time to come, because y'all got work to do. You have work to do. This year is just getting started, and the happiness has not really kicked in full swing. So I want you to be around for that happiness, not just for 2024, but for years to come. Okay? So, love you all. You know the drill. You know the spiel. There's nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing that you can ever do about it, because it's not going to change. Love you so much. Take care, and we'll talk again on Friday.